Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the channel. It's Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. It is time for another Friday night stream. It is great to see all of you guys. Any second now, we're going to get the chat to activate here. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you can hear me okay and see me okay. So far, the chat is moving, but we're going to see how this goes throughout the night here. So great to be on here with you guys. April 28th, if you can believe this is the last stream of April, and we are leading into a brand new month already, guys. We're fast approaching mid-month of 2023 already, or mid-year, I should say, and that just blows me away. That just blows me away. But it's great to see all you guys on here right now. Let's see who is in the lobby, and we'll give everybody here some time to be fashionably late as usual. Let's see here. Shooting up to the very top, Erna 785 is back in action, our 80s music aficionado. Thank you so much for jumping on, Erna, as always. Ben 113, of course. Claw and Go. It is all good. Great to see you guys. Wade Bowers as well. Nestor Gates, welcome, welcome, welcome. Up in this beezy, you know how we do. You know. Claw and Go, just got done watching your Big Mac sauce McDonald's review. Glad you went live right after the review ended. There you go, and we'll be talking a little bit more about that. Of course, I've got some stuff to show you, and we'll recap a few things. But thank you so much for checking that out. That was a lot of fun to shoot and put out today, of course. Those are pivot videos, usually like in between my schedule. When those things come out, you just want to kind of get them done and put them out, and then you're back to the regular schedule. So what you were going to see today, you'll see over the weekend, if anything there. So let's see, who else do we have? Zachary Belcher, thanks so much for jumping on. What it do, what it do. Let's get it, Peep. You know. Wade Bowers, who got the notification. Guys, make sure you're hitting that bell icon down below, naturally, next to the subscribe button. There's not an extreme chance that you'll get a notification. You may get it, you may not. It's just kind of the YouTube thing, whatever it is there. But do check in. Friday night, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is when I do my due. If anything is communicated ahead of time, it will be on IG Story. And you can find those links to subscribe to me on IG if you haven't already down below. It's at Peep This Out Reviews. Marilyn Sullivan, thanks so much for jumping on from Southern Illinois. Very cool. How's the weather over there for you, Marilyn, actually? It's beginning to heat up over here, although we do have some rain coming here in Southern California next week sometime, I think around Tuesday. Ben 113, Lord Darkside in effect. You already know what it is. Great to see you on there. Connor Brown, watching from Richmond, Virginia. Thanks so much for jumping on, Connor. Appreciate you. Claw and Go, hope you're doing well, Ian. Hope the birthday last before was awesome. Yes, very cool stuff, of course, for the pup. It is all good. My foot is still pretty damaged at the moment. Now the pain is kind of like by my ankle to the top of my foot. So the side is not too bad, but it's still painful to walk. So I have a follow-up on May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. So I'm probably going to have another x-ray done to see what's happening there, because it's still not quite 100%. I'm still kind of walking with limps, and it's uncomfortable. So sleeping a little bit better, but I'm still not getting enough per night, but it is what it is. I'm very busy doing content creating and a lot of other stuff on the side, so it's always for you guys. You already know how it is in there. Let's see here. Shooting on down, Erna 785, who sang Redwood Wine from UB40 way back in the day. Clown Goes excited for the reviews tonight. I've got one review tonight for you, and it's actually something that I'm finally glad to be able to do finally. So we'll get you to that one there in just a little while. Drew's Food Reviews, thanks so much for jumping on. Sir Hattis Maximus himself, you guys should be jumping on over to Drew's Food Reviews. He definitely streams daily, it feels like, and is always something different that he's wearing every single time he's doing his due. So jump on over there. A lot of great food reviews as well. You already know Drew's Food Reviews. Peppers and Onions, or Peppers Onions. This is electric. As John Travolta would say, it's electrifying. We got Funky Fresh in the house as well. Where is your partner in crime? Noel, mi familia, my sister, actually. Let's see if I can scroll down further, if she's going to make her presence known. Let's see here. My sister's gearing up for a very big move here in about probably a week or so. A little bit different direction from close to where I'm at, naturally, but to a different spot. It's going to be a very fun situation there. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see here. There we go. Funky Fresh in effect. Erna, too bad you work shifts early. No worry, don't worry about missing the streams because these are always on the replay. And case in point, this particular one will be live tomorrow, Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then you'll get a brand new review on Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as well. Then we're back into this coming week, which is a whole bunch of fun stuff that you're going to see. A lot of stuff leaked online that you're probably going to notice already there, probably from some of the foodie sites. All that stuff has been in production for about a week now. So you have a lot of stuff that you'll be looking forward to checking out, I'm sure, here on the channel. If memory serves me correctly, you'll probably have at least three videos this upcoming week, I think, in terms of stretching. So it should be kind of fun for you guys as well as we begin May and end April, of course. Let's see here, going down the line. Great to see all of you guys. Luke Maxwell, have I watched any of the new Beavis and Butthead? No, I have not actually. I literally have not had any time to do anything that I'd really like to do outside of just trying to catch up on some content on Netflix and things like that as well. All caught up with The Mandalorian. It's all finished. And from there... but I'm going to see if I can try and make a little bit more time for myself this week, naturally, because I'm still kind of laid up with my foot. So we'll see here. But it looks like you guys can all see me okay and hear me okay. Guys, welcome to the Friday night live stream again. It's your boy Ian, and I'm glad to be here with you right now. What you're going to notice down below, as well as probably what's right above me right now, should you guys wish to contribute to the channel in any way, shape, or form, you're more than welcome to do that. Keep in mind that if you do any super chatting of any type, YouTube does take a little bit from you there. But if you decide to go the PayPal route, and if you're watching this on desktop, it's the upper right hand corner of your display on the banner, and also down below in the first pinned comment as well as the description. Everything goes directly back into the channel, and of course you guys will be located down below when that happens, as well as any subscribers that may happen during this hour as well. And of course down below when the replay goes live, you'll see your name and lights down below as well too. So thank you in advance for any love and support that you wish to shower the channel with. This is all for you always, and I greatly appreciate it. All right, Misty Smith is back. Misty, what is going on? Larry Nguyen as well. Great to see you on here. Thank you so much for jumping on. Tony Montana, happy 4-year anniversary Avengers Endgame. Yes, crazy, right? Pretty crazy. It's been that long already since a really decent Marvel movie has come out, outside of maybe Spider-Man No Way Home. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with the rest of the stuff here. Let's see. Funky Fresh is saying E-Noel is here. Very cool. I appreciate that. Erna is asking my sister if she's an 80s fan like I am. Oh, absolutely. My sister's an 80s fan. Absolutely. There, you should be asking my sister some questions there. I think she will be more than happy to guess the quotes for you as well. Man, it is great to be on here. It has been a very busy couple of weeks. We'll go into some content, you know, actually in just a little while here. So a lot to catch up on. Let's see here. Jackie Hero Food Reviews. Jackie, what's going on? Thanks so much for jumping on. You guys are not the only ones, our friends up in Canada, that have been enjoying the Big Mac sauce. Although I do have to admit, I do like the packaging that you guys had for your version of the Big Mac sauce compared to what we got in the States. I mean, nothing against the silver foil. It's cool with the blue packaging, but I like the classic colors. It kind of reminds me of BK's, like, you know, retro colors that they're using, which is kind of cool. So maybe that's why they didn't do that here. Maybe that could be it. I think I just answered my own thing. So, but thanks so much for jumping on again. Jump over to Jackie Heroes Food Reviews, an amazing content creator up in Canada. A lot of cool stuff that you do not see here in the States. Jackie has got access to up there as well. So definitely jump on over and keep yourself subscribed. It's all good. Maureen Descatado, how are you tonight? More importantly, I'm doing okay with my broken foot still, so I'm trying to manage what I can, hobbling around. It hasn't been fun for me, but it is what it is. Erna 785, first super chat of the evening. And see, what do you think about me that I can't live without the 80s? Well, I know you can't actually, because it's your thing, kind of like my thing. I'm a huge fan of it, naturally. All different forms of pop culture. I think 80s had some of the best stuff. The movies back then, naturally we have some really cool stuff now, but just the overall quality of the stuff and just the stuff back then, I really miss my childhood with a lot of stuff. The Nintendo Entertainment System, all the things that we kind of grew up with, that are now way ahead in terms of advancement, naturally, but still very, very cool at the same time. It's okay though, Erna, because like I said, you're not the only fan of the 80s, but there are a lot of people that specialize in it, and I appreciate the fact that you do, and it adds a nice little layer of texture to the chat here. So if you guys agree with that, you know, drop a music note in here for Erna 785 if you guys think that it's all about the layer and texture of the 80s vibe and the music that really makes it. I think Erna would appreciate that. That would be very, very cool. Urza Ender, what's going on? Favorite review is the Krispy Kreme cookie donuts. Yes, we'll get into that in just a second. I always have fun doing those donuts, and those are actually specifically dedicated to the moms. My mom loves donuts, stuff like that, and I love doing those reviews. I spend time putting those together for the Fresh because, and I call her that, the Fresh. Now you guys know, I just slipped that in there. I definitely do that because donuts are definitely bomb, and my mom loves the donuts from Krispy Kreme, so I have a lot of fun putting those videos together. And of course, if I'm doing a whole range of them together, it takes a little bit of time, but it's definitely a blast to do. So shout out to Mama Peeps who's watching right now. Big hugs and shouts out to you, of course, moms. I'll give you a call after the stream. I'm glad I can put this on for you tonight and give you a little bit of entertainment. We'll get into a few things here, but I wouldn't be here without, you know, Mama Fresh, so to speak, Mama Peeps. So it is great to be on here. We got plenty of musical notes that are jumping in here as well. Everyone is saying hi to everybody there. Aben113, what was that there? My chat is beginning to move here. Hold on. What do you think about the UK blocking Microsoft AP's deal? I mean, no code game or for cloud gaming. I haven't heard anything about that actually, A-Band, but I'm gonna have to take a look. Naturally, if you've got a VPN or something like that, you should be able to get around some of those things. But naturally, on its own, that's not cool. I mean, obviously, you don't want to be blocked out from doing anything, especially from Call of Duty stuff, if anything, for cloud gaming, for sure. But I'll take a look at that for sure as well. Let's see here. Everyone's saying hello. Michael Domayer, thanks so much for jumping on, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Just me out here. Sherry, what's going on? Thanks so much for jumping on as well. Dom's World. A lot of my day ones that are in here as well too right now. It's great to see all of you guys in there as well. E Noel, mi familia, what are you doing? What are you doing, sister? What are you doing? I appreciate that. Jeez, oh my goodness. Trying to get me for that move. I know what it is. I know what you're doing. I know. But thank you so much for the super chat, my sister. I appreciate that. Thank you. Incidentally, just so you guys know, and I forgot to mention because it's been a couple of weeks, but should you guys go through PayPal, I'm not going to know that on the stream here. I can find a way to link that up so it actually comes up over here in the chat to let me know. So I won't know ahead of time, but of course I will check afterwards. And if you guys are in there, of course, you'll be listed down below in the description as well, should you do that. But thank you so much for that. We've got Erna and my sister E Noel jumping on it. Thanks so much for jumping on. Yes, Tony Montana, Zombie from the Cranberries. That's a bomb song. Zombie, zombie. That's a great song from back in the day. ScottRush.com as well. Thanks so much for jumping on. There are so many musical notes today. Yes, we have got a lot of them. That's all for Misty right there, and that's also all for Erna. Those two are the music peeps for our channel by far. You'll see Misty with musical notes all throughout the hour, but definitely for Erna in there as well. It is great to see all of you guys on here. Look at you guys. It is lit up. Sticker collecting. What's going on? Tried the new KFC nuggets and it was good. Yes, I've had that a couple of times since they've been out. They're pretty tasty as a snack. I'm definitely down with those nugs for sure. Martin Luke Alvin, what's going on, my friend? One of our patrons as well. Let's see. Lakers playoff game on TV and Peep This Out on the iPad. Friday night plans are looking good. Very nice. Keep me up to date. If it's still continuing on afterwards there. I forgot about that totally right now. So let me know what's going on there with that. E Noel, my sister, you work hard, bro. We're proud of you. Never give up on your dreams. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is words to live by right there, guys. Words to live by from my sister. Never give up. Keep pushing forward. Keep shooting. What did Casey Kasem say back in the day? Keep reaching for the stars and something along those lines. I think my sister can help me out with that. But yes, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Family, absolutely. Keenan Thomas, what's up with you? Thank you so much for being here. Great to see. Drew's Food Reviews. I think he needs to sing the Subway jingle for 40K. Eat fresh? What is the jingle for Subway right now? I don't even know, Drew. How bad is that of me right now? I know you guys are hanging on that Subway review. We'll have to see. That one's going to be stretched just a bit, but eventually, some way, shape, or form, I'm going to have to kind of make do with something there. We will see about that. We will see. Nestor Gates, keep your feet in the ground and keep reaching for the stars. There it is. Nestor, shout outs to you right there. There it is. Keep your feet in the ground and keep reaching for the stars. That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, guys, good times the last couple of weeks. Let's just jump into this here real quick here as we're coming up on 8:15-ish or so. I'm going to shoot on back until, let's see. Wow, 2 weeks we'll say here. You guys already remember, I think the last stream that we did, we talked about the Taco Bell Yellowbird Nacho Fries, and then naturally that was followed up with the Breakfast California Crunch Wrap after that. And I believe that's where it began for that following week. Yeah, actually, because we're in the current week that's in here right now. So, as you guys probably have seen right in there, we actually have a few test market things in our area over here from McDonald's, which are shooting up all over the place. And all the McDonald's that I've gone to and I've driven by and I've seen, they're all promoting the new cold brew that they have on there. And I actually remember doing the frozen cold brew a while back, which I actually have a link in that review, because I did the marble cold brew. There's two versions of it. The standard cold brew, which is just straight cold brew black. You have to actually get it with cream on the side. Basically, you have to tell them to make it that way. Otherwise, the marble cold brew comes all configured with the way I reviewed it. And that was the one with, I believe it was the caramel type syrup and the cream that was in there, which was very good, guys. It was very good. Just spoiler alert. They need to keep that around. The cold brew at Mickey D's is no joke with that. So I would expect nothing less from Mickey D's, considering they use Galvan. I think it's Galvan Arabica beans, which is pretty much the same as Dunkin'. But I was very surprised at the overall smooth and richness of it. So if you guys haven't seen that review, take a look. Very, very tasty. And the one right before it, or after I should say, the frozen Hawaiian punch, that actually I saw about a week and a half prior, but I just never got to it because of the schedule that I'm on. I'm like, I'll get to the frozen stuff, I'll get to it. So I figured right after the marble cold brew, let me just, you know, do like a 1-2 punch of like some drink stuff, so to speak, and keep it together. And apparently the frozen Hawaiian punch is also testing in certain markets only currently in certain places right now. So all across here in Southern Cali, it's available from there. So knowing about what was going to be coming with the upgraded Big Mac and naturally the double cheeseburger, I decided to take a break from Mickey D's, jump right into Krispy Kreme, because that's something I definitely wanted to get out there for the moms. The Chips Ahoy Oreo Cookie Blast Collection, which was a blast to check out, literally, and probably my all-time favorite donut at Krispy Kreme promo-wise, which is that signature Cookie Blast donut with 2 chewy cookies in the middle of it, along with cream. It's dusted with Oreo and Chips Ahoy goodness. It's topped with an Oreo cookie and a Chips Ahoy cookie and a dollop of cream on top of that. Insane 560 calories alone for that particular donut, and it was a ridiculous situation. So good stuff from there. And from that point on, it looks like this video just exploded open. The McDonald's upgraded Big Mac. I was very curious to see what the big deal was with this. And naturally, in the spoiler alert, I'm not going to ruin too much for you, but there is some difference with it, but it's minor, but at the same time, it was fun to check out nonetheless. So definitely take a look at that video, the upgraded Big Mac. They're basically implementing a bunch of changes that are rolling out across the country, slowly across the country, and then it should be finished by 2024. So if it's not in your area just yet, it should be pretty soon. So take a check with your local restaurants and ask them when they're going to be doing the upgraded versions, which is supposedly the hottest, juiciest, best ever versions of their burgers. Which, if you ask me, and I think I mentioned this in that Big Mac review and I filmed that a couple of weeks ago, I want to say you need to do the quarter pounder, the fresh beef, naturally, if you really want to make it a Big Mac, right? So that's what I think we're kind of inching towards at the same time, but we'll have to see what happens. Took a break in between that. I didn't want to release the double cheeseburger variant the very next day, because from there it was 420 day. And I know my sister and Funky Fresh and a whole bunch of other people were very happy about the day being what it was, because they were like, okay, what's the hot box situation from Wingstop? What is that all about? So I actually was able to get that video out. I think it was like the very next day, not on 420. But 421, because some people make like an event out of it, I guess, for a few days. It was good until the weekend, I believe. The 23rd, I want to say, from Thursday to Sunday, I think it was, which was a lot of fun to check out there. Not coming off of the Blazed and Glazed from a year ago, you guys already know. Good times across the board there. Hello, Sonic Jet. And yes, Keenan, crazy with Jerry Springer, I know. And I didn't know about Harry Belafonte. I'm going to have to take a look at the news here and see what that's all about. Let me jump on over. Funky Fresh, what are you doing? Love you, bro. Good times ahead. Oh my God, you guys are nuts right now. You guys need to stop it. I appreciate you guys. Oh my God. Guys are too much right now. You're throwing me off. You're throwing me off right now. Okay. All right. Okay. So the hot box, you're throwing me off, sister. And brother, you're throwing me off here. Okay. The hot box situation, and then naturally I came on back to follow up the Big Mac, the upgraded Big Mac, with the upgraded double cheeseburger, which admittedly was a better experience. I won't say anything more than that. Take a look at that video if you haven't seen it already. From there, guys, the hits keep coming here. A griller cheeseburger from Sonic, which actually was a beautiful situation there. That actually was planned to be filmed the day I originally was going to do the spicy Wagyu beef dumplings from Panda Express, which is testing. They sold out of those literally for the first few days that it was available. So that actually was, I attempted to get that done before the griller. But I wasn't able to get it until finally after the Sonic Griller cheeseburger, which was a fun experience, thankfully. That actually was pretty tasty as well. I was able to check out the spicy Wagyu beef dumplings, which are testing only here in Pasadena at one location here in Southern California, which I happen to live very close by. So it works out pretty well from there. And then, as you guys know, today, here I thought this was going to be the only time I was going to have something that would be signifying a once-in-a-lifetime event. This is a bottle 3,966 out of 10,000 available at the time. When the Grand Mac came back for Mickey D's a second time, they had basically a certain amount of these bottles at certain locations, and I actually went to go stand in line, and I was able to get one. The earlier you got there, naturally, they didn't tell you how many bottles were there. You pretty much were just in line. And thankfully, I was able to get one of these. So I've had this for a couple of years now. And as you can see, the oil is separating on the top. It's kind of nasty. But as you know, Big Mac sauce has never been available separately before that. So this actually is something that I featured on the video that came out today. So you guys can see all the detail about that. And as you know, and again, Jackie Hero Food Reviews can attest to this, we actually have now officially here in the States the version of Mac sauce for us to enjoy as well. So I love the blue packaging. You don't see this too often. I basically have two of these that are left, so I'm actually going to keep these. Blue is my favorite color. It's the color of my car. It's the color of a lot of things. So I do prefer these there. So a lot of fun taking a look at the Big Mac Sauce Cup for 2023, and it was really cool to check that out there. So good times across the board. So again, plenty of killer content these last couple of weeks for you guys. You'll have a whole bunch more to take a look at this week beginning. There's going to be a lot of not frozen. I'm seeing something from Django. Do I like frozen lasagna? Yes, I do, but I like it more better when it's cooked. So good times, definitely good times across the board there. All right, let's see who we got here. Erna, who sang the famous hit song Faith from George Michael, of course, 1987, any second now. That should be jumping up over here. Boom, boom, boom. In effect, Erna, very, very nice. Let's see here. You got to shake that bottle before you pour it, says Wade Bowers. Trust me, this has been in my fridge for literally a couple of years now, at least 3 years. I only take it out for special occasions, and today was a special occasion for the stream. Look at that oil separating on the very top right there. Now the Big Mac is kind of blocked, but it is not looking very good. So yes, I think within the first maybe week I probably could have done that, but I am not about to do it right now. But hey, it's a collector's item, right? I mean, this is officially from Mickey D's. You can't find this anywhere unless it's on eBay or some of these places that if you're really like hardcore fans, you know, that type of thing. So it is what it is. Oh, let's see. That's mighty big of you from Drew's Food Reviews is saying. Very, very nasty. I'm telling you, now is the time to open it. No, I'd be afraid. We can probably cure a few diseases around the world probably if I donate this, considering, you know, this is yeah, it's not looking the best. I mean, it's still got the look, but it's just the pooling of the oil in certain places. I didn't notice that until I actually took it out when I went to go film that the Big Mac review for the sauce. So it is what it is. Let's see, Wade Bowers, what year did I get that? Let's see here. I don't know if it's even listed on the very back. Packed in the USA, McCormick and Company, Hunt Valley. Doesn't have a year on it either, ironically. So actually nowhere on here. Actually, I take that back. Hang on. Not for retail sale. Do not use if the seal or cap is broken. Keep refrigerated. Shake well before using. Okay, that's if we were going to do something with it. Best by date below. Okay, where is the date? Where is the date? There is no date. I'm sure it probably rubbed off by now. It's been in the fridge for so long. I couldn't even tell you. It's at least 3 years old. If you take a look at the Grand Mac, I think I may have done something else with that. I think the last time that it was out, that's probably when it was, that's when how old this thing is. So it is what it is. Misty is clap, clap, clap. We're getting down with it right now. There you go. Django, can I taste the Big Mac sauce bottle? I want to be able to be around to make more videos for you guys, so I am not going to do that. But yes, very, very nasty indeed. Very, very nasty indeed. All right, guys, let's take a look at something before we jump into the review. I can't believe it is already on here. I'm not watching the Lakers game. I'm trying not to get distracted. I totally forgot about the time conflict with this, but afterwards, if it's still on, we'll have to see what's going on over here. We'll have to see what's going on. Let's see here. I ate the bones. Am I watching the Lakers game? Let's see. TJ to God. Let's see. Peep, loving the content lately. Keep it up. Will do. Will do. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Definitely lots of fun stuff. And of course, with the week coming up as well, you have some fun stuff to take a look at for sure. Sonic Jet, Yellowbird Mac. There you go. Let's see. Carl Broussard, the reviews that was boo-boo was Sonic Extra Long Ultimate Cheesesteak. Yes. The Twisted Texas Cheeseburger, Steakhouse Burrito from Taco Bell. Kyle, you know my content. Those were all the reviews where I did not enjoy the experience. And I remember how salty that Taco Bell steak burrito was, boy, let me tell you. All right, guys, before we jump into the review, and Deppy Slider did not watch the NFL draft yesterday. I did not. Tony Montana finally got a chance to try the new McDonald's Strawberry Shortcake McFlurry. My sister finally tried it along with Funky Fresh yesterday, I believe. If not today, actually. I believe that's when that was done. Really liked it, especially the strawberry flavored clusters. Absolutely. And I suggested they get some extra on the side, which they did. That is an awesome situation. Chewy Lore, what's going on? Great to see you. Misty Smith is saying it's Tyler. Whoa, don't believe this is right, everybody. Tyler Armstrong is always falling asleep. Contrail, Ian, can we get a shout out to my friend JF? He's a Grizzlies fan. Very nice. And he's not having a good night. Oh man, shout outs to JF. Everything is temporary. There are good times and bad times. Let's see if things turn around tonight. And shout outs to JF. Definitely peep this out. I know you're peeping out what you're watching right now, and just try and have a good time while you're doing that. Okay, everyone's giving it their best, I'm sure, but let's just see what happens. But shout outs to you. And Contrail, thanks for letting me know. Animal style fries at McDonald's. There you go. Good times. Chewy Lore, 49ers draft kicker. Cool. Okay. The Django, do you like ripping packs? Peep this out. What does that mean? Ripping sauces, as in some of the other stuff on there? We'll have to see. Subway review from Larry Nguyen. He's trying to get me to push me to do that as well. Craziness. All right, guys. You all know I'm a fan of Masters of the Universe. We're going to be taking a look at a couple of other ones tonight. And as always, something exciting and colorful to look at. In this case, we're going to be taking a look at the Snake Trooper, slithering cyborg of the Snake Men. And if you guys are keeping score, this is a combination of the regular Horde Trooper and the head of Ratlore on the top in a more green form. So they just combined it and changed the colors of the Silver Horde Trooper and made him a combination of the two. So good old Mattel loves to reuse the good stuff over here again. Modern posing retro play. This is the year of the Snake Men naturally, so lots of good stuff coming still for the rest of the year. And again, all these things I always order whenever they announce them, and I forget about this stuff and then they just show up. So this is pretty much the good stuff for you here right now. The latest wave, actually, and as you can see in the back, augmented with Horde science, the Snake Trooper changes from the simple minions to self-repairing cyborgs. And it looks like he's being whacked out by Strobo, which is another reuse of Cyclone, which we haven't gotten in the wave yet. But as you can see, very cool looking. The artwork is always killer on these. And again, modernizing and celebrating the original 80s Masters of the Universe action figures. Same thing, you press the center chest and it blows apart the body. And just like the regular Horde Trooper there. So you've got some good ones. This is the current wave that we're in, the very latest. And very cool stuff there. So we've got Snake Trooper and we've got 3 other ones. You'll see one of these here tonight, and we'll finish out the other 2 on the next stream in there as well. But very, very cool with this particular one, and he just looks really, really, really slick. I mean, guys, it's all about the colorfulness, and as you can see, he looks really cool with that horde symbol on his chest. Just looking really, really nice. So lots of fun. Love the color. Totally makes me feel like a kid again. No matter what you may be going through in life, you always want to find some type of positive distraction, and good old Masters of the Universe is a very big one for me. And trust me, right now, I need it. I definitely need it. But good times across the board. Yes, where is Annette? You know, I'm not sure where Annette Cervantes has been lately. We have to see about maybe sending a message to her and see what's going on. Larry Nguyen, had you watched the Masters of the Universe movie yet? I didn't like it. If it's the one from '87, I wasn't a super fan either, but it's all we had at the time, and they're actually going to be filming the brand new version of it, sponsored by Netflix, which is actually filming, I believe, in this month sometime, if not already. So we'll have to see what happens there. The Django, how much is that from Peep This Out? $17.99, I think it was, for that. If you pre-order these things early and you get in there, it's just kind of like the regular pricing. Anything else after that is too much there. Wade Bowers, are you getting Slamurai? Have it already. All 4 of those I already have already. So you will see another one here towards the end of the stream. We'll leave it mysterious. But naturally, if you guys want to jump right to that, and I probably should have mentioned this at the very top of the stream, usually when a couple of weeks go by, I'm always forgetting little things here and there, but you can see all the chapters down below for things that you can jump right to, including all the looks at the figures and naturally the reviews and stuff like that as well. So we'll have to see. Let's see here. Erna, what about E. Ricard? Yeah, same thing with Elizabeth as well. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. You know, people get busy, they do things, and then eventually they swing back. We'll have to see what happens. You know, it's all a matter. I'm sure the replays are there. If they want to comment, they can, or reach out. It's all good. I ate the bones. Do I play Marvel Snap? No. I'm actually looking for a good mobile game for my phone and tablet, to be honest. So we'll have to see how we can do there. All right, last couple of things here. Michael found the new Drew Summer Freeze. Oh, nice. I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen that anywhere around here, although I have been actually picking up Mountain Dew Zero Sugar, just the regular one. And I really enjoy it. It's been a minute since I've had Mountain Dew on the regular, and my sister got me a 6-pack when we actually went out one time, and I was like, you know, I really kind of want to get this. Let me just pick it up. She insisted on picking it up, and by the way, shout outs to you, sister. I appreciate that. Thank you. You did not have to do that, but literally very, very tasty stuff. I do enjoy a good frosty, cold Mountain Dew Zero Sugar while I'm watching my shows here and there. Which, by the way, I just finished up Jack Ryan season 3 on Amazon. So you guys need, if you haven't watched that, John Krasinski is killing it in that role. It is a fantastic season. I loved the show. Loved it. It was really, really good. I will be checking out, yes, Mountain Dew Summer Freeze. Absolutely. I do plan on reviewing it here on the channel when I find it. So I don't know if it'll be an actual regular review. It could be just a regular, you know, a live stream review. We'll have to see. We'll see how we do with that there. So good times across the board. Yes, I did get that vibe, actually. Wade Bowers, A Sum of All Fears. That was a good, actually, the Ben Affleck variation of that wasn't too bad, but this season was just flat out awesome. You know, the guy playing Michael, I think it's something Kelly. I think he was originally from, what was it, House of Cards, I think it was, at the same time. He always plays, you know, a good type of character in those types of shows. But it was awesome. His little buddy sidekick throughout the season. It was really, really good. So absolutely there. All right. Let's do some goodness here, as I'm seeing one particular thing from somebody. Will I ever review some Hostess treats like Twinkies again? Oh, you know what? It's been a minute since I've done the Twinkies back in the day. But you know what? We're going to have to see about doing something else. And I think we'll just jump into it right now, because I think that is a nice segue, Sam. I appreciate that. Guys, without further ado, I finally found them. Kazbars Creamy Crunchy Layer Bar Triple Chocolate. They have a caramel variant as well. I don't know if I'm going to do that. We'll have to see. But it's got sweet crunchy pieces and triple chocolate made with real cocoa on this. And guys, as you can see, this looks like a hyper brownie situation on the inside. So basically what this is ooey gooey chocolate fudge and cream with fluffy chocolate cake, a delightful drizzle that they're saying here, and of course I'm reading this right behind the box here, and pieces of sweet crunch right there. So discover a gazillion layers of delicious, and why they didn't put deliciousness, I don't know, but as you can see, a lovely situation. So all in the perfect snackable treat right now. So I know my mom is probably like, oh my God, I gotta have this chocolate situation. My sister, Noel, Funky Fresh, possibly as well too. Hopefully the size is gonna be great with this, but if anything, it's a Hostess product. So you know what that means, guys. It's box opening 101. If you guys are ready for Hostess box opening 101, give me a box or a cupcake here in the chat and we'll get this going over here, because I want to see if you guys are ready for this, because I didn't take a closer look at this, but as I'm kind of giving it the quick scan, this is like the others, so thankfully yes. All right, we have got, there we go, we got some cupcakes coming in. That's always the easiest one. Clown Go, we've got the box, we got a bunch of cupcakes, we got a takeout box from Wade Bowers. What's going on here? Scott Rush just puts box. There you go. That's the lazy way to do it, Scott. It's all good though. But as you can see, Kazbars, a very fun name that they've trademarked. You can see in the upper side there next to the S, triple chocolate, guys, triple chocolate. All right, so box opening 101, like all of them, you want to pull this tab, and that actually came out pretty nicely there. And then it looks like, oh yeah, here we go. It's like all the other ones. You get your finger and you kind of go around, lift up this tab here. Most people would probably just rip this thing and then pull this down and rip it, but all you do is you work your finger around. The glue is light, and then voila, look at that action. You get to open up and keep this on the counter. So you've got the perfect little storage right there. So don't let anyone tell you different. You heard it here first, or maybe just getting refreshed here first. This is how it gets done on Peep This Out reviews. And in looking at these, wow, we have got, how many do we have in here? 2, 4, 6, 8 bars. This was $4.49 for 8 of these. And the size is a little boo-boo for what it is. But these are small, man. These are small. So, hey, you know what? Everything in moderation. I'm down for that. For those of you peeps who know, I love putting the information for the nutrition when possible. Apparently, we've got 1 bar is 150 calories, so it's like having 2 Oreo cookies. Total fat 7 grams. Carbs is 22. It's about the same as 2 Oreos, actually. And the sugar is 16. So not bad. So if you want to let that focus in, and we'll let it freeze for a second, hopefully. It's probably not going to, because it's contrasty. But it is what it is. Okay, so Kazbars, creamy crunchy layer bar. So I don't know, this is really, guys, it's small. It is small, and I miss the fact that they don't have those little paper sleeves on the bottom. So we got cost cutting all over the place with this one, and it is what it is. So let me open this up, and we'll take this out in just a second. Oh, wow. It's very strong, though. And the drizzle is real. Wow, these things are coated. Take a look at this action. That is a pretty lovely situation of chocolate goodness, guys, right there. It is coated very, very nicely. But I think it does need to be a little bit larger. It's supposed to be, I guess, 2 pieces of cake right there. I'm already not feeling the fact of, if you compare that to this, I don't know, we'll have to see here, but we'll have to see. I don't know. Paper sleeves are needed for this one. Yes, I agree, because I can already feel this thing beginning to go. So let's go for it, guys. The triple chocolate Kazbars creamy crunchy layer bar. I like the name. Let's see if the flavor is going to deliver. Let's peep this out. Crunchies. The cupcake vibe is there. Hostess. The chocolate is good, but it feels like a regular Hostess cupcake, believe it or not. It's the same flavor. The middle of it, it's kind of thick. I mean, the chocolate is not bad. Let me see if I can block it so it doesn't focus on me so much, but it's not bad. It's just, I mean, it's an overabundance of chocolate, but it's like a hyper version of their cupcake without that creamy type of filling. It's more of a thicker chocolate type of filling. So if you were to blindfold me, I'd probably say this tastes like a regular chocolate cupcake with chocolate filling instead. But I like the crunchy so far. Let's keep going in. This is like a 3-biter, if that. The crunchies are good though. Sweet, crunchy pieces. Yeah, it's definitely thick. It's pasty. It's getting me right in the back. Hang on. Django, can you eat the whole box, please? I don't want diabetes. No, I'm not going to be doing that. But I like this. It's just not really giving me any type of differentiation in chocolate, though. I like the fact that it's triple chocolate with real cocoa, but it all tastes the same. So I'm going to try and stretch this out one more time. We'll do a half bite on this one. Yeah. It all tastes the same. It's thick type of chocolate. You get in the soft, moist cake, a little bit of a pasty type of center, the drizzle on the top, but there's no real variation in the chocolate at all. There's a nice shot of it right there. So the layers are cool. The crunchies are cool, but the flavor is just like a regular Hostess cupcake with a little bit of crunchy action, thicker, pasty type of chocolate cream. Would I get it again? Honestly, I would, because it's tasty. I mean, it's a Hostess chocolate cupcake situation. 8 mini bars, but the flavor of the chocolate is not really jumping out at me as anything more than the same thing, just different consistencies of it. One's a little bit softer with the cake, one's a little bit gooier in the middle. The crunchy piece is almost like a rice pop type of thing that it's got. It's sweet. And then you get a little bit of the feeling of a drizzle situation that it's got. But for mini bars, guys, this is literally beyond mini. This is the mini of a regular bar. So it's small, you know, for what it is. So $4.49 on sale, believe it or not. I think this was like 6 and change normally. Welcome to the state of our world today. It's definitely up there, but I would definitely get this again, maybe if it was maybe more on sale, believe it or not, because of the size. But for what it is, like I said, it's an overabundance of chocolate flavor, but it's all the same type of chocolate flavor. It would have been nice to have a little bit of a difference in the chocolate, something that really stands out. But I guess that's what they're kind of hanging on those sweet, crunchy pieces to do for you. So it is what it is. I'm glad I finally gave this one a go. I'm curious about the caramel variant of this one now. So hopefully I think that'll be a little bit different in terms of flavor. So I may have to swing back and give that a shot. But again, Kazbars, I'm glad to finally do this. It's okay. Overall score on this one, I'm going to go maybe like a 7.1. I mean, it's okay. You know, like I said, it's tasty for what it is. It's just, it's a whole lot of the same thing. So triple chocolate, yeah, but it would have been nice to get a little bit of a difference in here. So overall scale, I think 7.1, just over 7. It's above average. It's definitely tasty. It's a nice little new item, something brand new from Hostess, which we haven't seen in a very long time. Something really, truly new, not just a different color, something else different. This actually is not bad. I just wish the execution of it was a little bit different. So that's the only thing. It looks great, but it's a whole lot of the same flavor. It's just a thicker form with some crunchies. So if you guys have given this one a shot, if you're catching this on the replay already, drop some comments down below. Let me know what your personal thought is of the Kazbars. Is it something that you kind of like want to consider as a go-to, or is the regular cupcake your go-to? Because like I said, that's totally smacks of a regular cupcake. And I like the regular cupcakes from Hostess, as most of you guys do. It just is what it is. So I wish that one was just a little bit better in flavor, but at the same time, it's a lot of chocolate flavor. Maybe the caramel would be a little bit of a better way to go. So not bad, but not the greatest either. So it is what it is. Let's just say I'm glad to give that a shot. Cool guy, will these be thrown away? No, I'll probably pop these every so often, maybe as like a little snack for what it is. But like I said, the size is really small on that. That is a very, very small item. Mini bar, I get it, but a little too many, if you ask me. Let's see. Zachary Belcher, question of the day is, what type of pants do Super Mario Brothers wear? Misty, don't get it twisted. I don't want to give away overall situation there, so I'm not going to get involved with that conversation. I may have just given it away. We'll have to see. The Django says it looks delicious. Oh, you guys were guessing the scores right there. 7.7, 7.5. Robert Giles, 7.13. Wow, that's actually less than what I gave it. Wade Bowers, 7.1. There we go. Hostess Club sandwich. There you go. It's basically a cupcake sandwich is what that kind of looks like. It's really the same base as the cupcake. It's the same, but they're putting some chocolate in the middle, which is a little bit thicker, a little bit denser. And then you have those little sweet crunchies as well as the drizzle on the top right there. But it's very small. Yeah, but they look okay. I just wish they were a little bit larger at the same time. So we'll have to see. Let's see here. Drew, it was good, but not better than the others. Have to check them out. Noel, are you up for Krispy Kreme Kidnap tonight? I think it's time we may kidnap you. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Not after I've just slammed one of these Kazbars. We're doing donuts. Oh, we'll have to see there. But good times across the board there. I'll call you after. Let's see. Christian Hansen. Kaz is Ian's secret admirer at that swanky bar. Shh, don't tell anyone. The wifey will not appreciate. Let's see here. That is so funny. Kaz does seem like an 80s type of like character in like a buddy cop movie or something like that. Kaz, Kaz Alderan or something like that. That's just a Star Wars thing. But, it sounds like a name that you would see like in an 80s movie or something like that. Drew, Poppables or Kazbars? I'll go Poppables because I can eat more of those and not really feel too bad about it, Drew. That's what I would probably do from there. If I had to choose one, naturally, Poppables. I like the Poppable snacks. The sea salt Poppables are pretty bomb. Good times. All right. Guys, speaking of good times, wow, it is already coming up on, 8:45. These hours, they go by very, very quick. I ate the bones. I love sweet crunchies. There you go. Django, will you be trying Jack in the Box's new American ribeye burger? I actually reviewed that way back when it first came out. But yes, there is something coming your way. Have no fear. It's just a release schedule because there's a lot of stuff that's been coming out. So have no fear. But there is actually a version that I did way back when they first introduced those. So do a search on YouTube and you'll see it. I think it was just one where I'm holding up the burger and it says ribeye burgers with like a bending logo or something on there. Kazuhira Miller from Subtegral. There you go. Good times. Enoel is finishing the Strawberry McFlurry as we speak. Nice. I'm surprised it's lasting this long. That is pretty awesome. My sister. I'm glad you're digging it. It's really pretty tasty. That is for sure. All right. The Django, I'll check it out. Definitely. But you'll have something to compare it soon with very soon. So have no fear. Yes, Wade Bowers, are you thinking about comparing the canned chili to the restaurant chili? I've been looking for that, actually. So I'd be curious to try that with those new canned chilies coming from Wendy's in stores. You're seeing a lot of those things lately, which is awesome. That's really, really awesome. All right, guys, round 2 for the Snake Men for this week. And this one looks really, really cool. Basically, the snake version of Teela, Snake Teela, the mind-controlled snake woman. This one looks killer. The artwork on this is just awesome. The detailing, what they did with the face, just the overall look, looks really, really nice. So basically, this is a snakified version of Teela, who's been mind-controlled by King Hiss in so many words. And she actually has a very cool look. She has a green, like, cobra staff right behind her there. Really, really cool looking through this little glass prison, plastic prison, I should say. But the detailing looks really awesome, the way they did that with the scaling and the legs, the way it looks. It's just really cool. The inner and outer thighs there, it looks really, really cool. On the back of this one, as you can see, King Hiss turned, let's see, what does that say there? There it is. King Hiss used ancient magic to transform Teela into his slithering slave. And you see King Hiss down over there. And he's commanding Teela to attack Snake Armor He-Man right there. So looks really, really cool. And again, with this particular one, it's more of a repaint of an existing figure, of course, there. And as you notice, a couple of weeks back, maybe 3 or so weeks back, we took a look at King Randor, which is here. This is the new version of him, affectionately known as the Burger King, that older version of him. That's the newer version. So you'll see him along with Slamurai as well. But very, very cool for this particular one. The dreaded snakemen have arisen from the darkest depths of Snake Mountain, King Hiss and his repulsive reptiles have vowed to destroy He-Man and his heroic warriors, as well as Sunman and the rulers of the sun will Eternia fall to the slithering swarm. So very, very cool looking. Snake Teela, mind-controlled snake woman. So part of the latest wave. This is wave 13, I believe. And they look fantastic. They look fantastic. So guys, with the two of them now, Horde Trooper, Snake Trooper, I should say, and these guys together making an appearance on the channel. There you go. Year of the Snake Men and Women, so to speak. Very, very cool for that. So glad to give that one a look for you as well. I always have a lot of fun showcasing all of the fun stuff from my childhood. I never had those figures. Those are newer ones towards the end of the line for me, so I'm glad to finally have them there. So good times across the board. Definitely very, very cool. Cool Guy McFly. Whoa, King Randor looks dope. Yes, wait till you see him up close. He's very, very cool. For sure. Clown Go, still waiting for the Instagram story, maybe a live show where your whole figure collection soon, hopefully. We'll have to do something on Instagram, I think. It'd be easier to do that there. That would be kind of fun to do. So watch out for something like that down the road. Cool Guy McFly, boyfriend and girlfriend, very cute situation. Yes, for snakes, right? It's very, very cool. Very cool. All right, let me shoot back up on over here real quick. Yes, Tony Schultz, what's going on? I have heard that Wendy's chops up their burgers to put in their chili. Now, is it the older burgers or stuff that they kind of make specific for it? Because that's the thing for that for sure. Drew, put mac sauce on that strawberry McFlurry for a treat. Drew, I don't know about you, man. I can't imagine that personally. But yes, I don't think my sister's going to be mixing mac sauce with a McFlurry. But hey, you know, it is what it is. That should be a video that you put together there, Drew. That's what I'm thinking. Get a few of the blue cups right there and dump that in, mix it up, and give that a go. That would be something else. Oh, let's see here. Zachary Belcher, you so crazy, Drew. Absolutely. Yazzie Family Vlogs, hello from New Mexico. Hello, hello. Thanks so much for joining tonight. I appreciate you guys jumping on here. Misty Smith, la 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 la, let's sway everybody. You already know. And yes, Cool Guy McFly, you've got the right emoji for that. I can only imagine mac sauce with a McFlurry. That's the bubble guts on a whole other level right there. A whole other level. Clown Go, we need the E&K meal at Mickey D's. You guys should actually tag McDonald's and put that out on Twitter, on Instagram. Tag me on it. I'd love to see what would consist of the Peep This Out meal. If I can give you a little preview, I'm a huge fan of the double quarter pounder with cheese, so I think it would have to include that. So if I'm going to do that, we'll have to see. If I can get a hold of McDonald's and let them know, hey, if the masses out there want it, I would love to see a grassroots effort to do that there. I don't think it would be right of me to kind of suggest my own meal to them like that, but that would be kind of fun. Django, is the Mac Sauce limited edition? Yes, it is, especially the bottle. It's limited edition, but now it's available nationwide everywhere for now. But yes, it's actually being advertised as Big Mac times everything, and they list it as a limited edition item. So once it's gone, it's gone. It's only good until May 7th, and then from there, or it's while supplies last, and that's pretty much that. So we'll have to see. Drew, he's got the sauce. I just need to do the McFlurry. That would be something else. That would be something else, Drew. That's all I have to say. Let's see. Riley, there was a few more less in there. Scott Messerschmidt. It's the ones on the right of the grill. I get to. That's I worked at Wendy's, city managers making them fresh. Good. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Because there's always a little bit of a bad rap with that, like it's like older burgers or things of that nature. So we'll have to see. Hopefully not. We'll see there. Yes, Chevy Spot 5-speed. What's going on? Yellowbird sauce. They sold out in 4 days. Yeah, that was quick actually for Taco Bell. Not a lot going on with that at all. Literally, it came and went very, very fast. Very fast. Randy Molina, have I tried Sunkist watermelon lemonade? I haven't actually, but you know what? My sister's a fan of Sunkist regular orange soda, and I've actually been partaking in the zero sugar variant of that whenever I see it. It's actually very, very tasty. It's been a minute since I've had anything outside of the normal drinks that I do, but every so often, like I said, Mountain Dew zero sugar is kind of really growing on me. It's been a minute since I've done that. Let's see. Carl Broussard, your reaction from the teeny tiny Peeps was priceless. Yeah, that was a boo-boo cereal. It really was. It really was, considering what it is. Yeah, that kind of came and went also, believe it or not, in the stores. Craziness. Misty Smith, give yourselves a big clap, everybody. To everybody here on the chat, thank you so much for jumping on tonight. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you guys for sure. As always, let's see. Ed Keaton, in effect. Ed, what is going on? Thanks so much for jumping on as well. Anafi suggests filet of fish, no sauce. Okay, I'm cool with that too. I'm not really a super fan of tartar sauce. It's okay here and there. Riley, are you a seltzer guy? Yes, I buy a lot of sparkling waters actually, specifically from Trader Joe's that have a little bit of flavor in them, but sometimes regular seltzer as well, or soda water, which is good. Noel is or love orange anything. Good times, good times. Larry Nguyen, remember when you told us a scary story about the haunted forest back in the day? Yes. Any more scary stories coming in Halloween? We'll see about doing that again there. That was actually a very fun time. I remember that. Believe me, the haunted forest is no joke here in Pasadena. Doing the on-location stuff as well was always kind of fun by the East Pasadena Bridge, which is a little bit of a haunted spot as well too. So yes, absolutely. We'll have to see about that. Maybe something different this year. Clon go, peep the cereal out of here. Absolutely. You know, aside from that, I do have the boxes for right there, the Peep cereal from the first time, and then the Sour Patch Kids right over there. We'll have to see. But yeah, it was not feeling that. It was definitely not feeling that at all. Riley, love Trader Joe's eating their sesame honey cashews. Yes, they have a great section for all of that stuff. The trail mix stuff, I love it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ed Keaton, hope that you're doing well. Just wanted to say, drop by and say hi. Hope you're doing okay too, Ed. What's happening with you? I'm still trying to survive with my broken foot, but it's getting better, but it's still kind of giving me problems still. So we'll have to see how that goes. All right, guys, let me take a quick moment to thank each and every one of you once again for carving out a little bit of your Friday night with me. Let me just tell you, I am very appreciative, very thankful, very grateful, very humbled that you guys have been here for as long as you have, especially this hour. Thank you for staying on with me, and thank you for being part of the show. Taking a look at some fun stuff naturally there, aside from the Masters of the Universe goodies, the Kazbar goodies, which were pretty decent. But I just wish they were a little bit larger. And again, you already know how I feel about this. 7.1, I think, is a good score for something like that. It was just all right. But guys, good times across the board tonight. Lots of fun content coming your way. As well. I'm glad you guys dug with the content. If hopefully you guys have. If you do, give me the thumbs up over here. Like the video down below as well. If you can like the stream on your way out, that would be great too. If you haven't smashed that like button, I would greatly appreciate that. Of course, I will be back on the next stream there. There's a chance I might not be for next Friday because of my schedule. I'm trying to work some things out. But if anything, you will see that. Can always, put forward to you guys to let you know. But I'm going to try. But naturally, Fridays, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically. Otherwise, keep a look to IG Story for the updates from there. And of course, all the content that you're going to see throughout the week coming up, guys, is a lot of fun stuff. Again, I'm getting hit from all angles with a lot of different places asking me to, this is the new thing coming out. This is what's coming there. If you're interested, this type of thing, to check it out. I am trying to keep it all together at the same time. So I'm going to try and do what I can naturally to just try and be on as much as I can for you guys. I'm always accessible through social media. Drop me a line on Twitter, on Instagram direct if you wish, of course. Anything I can answer and help you with, of course, as well. But I greatly appreciate you guys being on here tonight. And like I said, very humbled and very grateful to be able to do what I do. Whatever you may be going through with whatever's going on in your world, trust me, I have my own stuff going on in my own. It's times like these to help us zone out from all those things and really have a good time and just, take a look at some fun goodies, take a look at some fun pop culture-ish things, share a few words. And then naturally you have some content to hopefully distract you as your week goes by, because things have been crazy. Shout outs to Jerry Springer and obviously Harry Belafonte, which I just read about right there. I'm gonna have to read about that as well. We're losing way too many popular peeps in the industries that they're popular in. And it just goes to show you tomorrow is not guaranteed. So please do me a favor. Try and take care of yourselves as much as possible. Everything in moderation. Find some happiness in something that brings you joy. and do what you can to just keep yourself motivated and pumped and keep moving forward, and good things, you know, will come your way no matter what that may be. Everyone's got their own story. So there you go. Those are my words of encouragement, words of wisdom for you guys. Shout outs to all the amazing content creators continually putting it down here in the chat, who make themselves known, as well as putting out the content that really lights up the internet, especially in the food review community. Keep doing what you do. Let's put the people out there and keep them entertained, informed, and enlightened, as I like to say, and we'll go from there. So you can always count on your boy Ian K to contribute to the community, to the conversation. I'm going to do it for as long as I'm able to do it naturally, and we will just go from there. So shout outs to you. I got to take a look and see what's going on with the Lakers as soon as this ends right now, and this replay will be available to you guys towards the tomorrow, actually, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and of course a new review on Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So let's do one of two outros right now. As always, this is Ian K officially closing out the live stream for April 28th, 2023. And like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel, so why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Good times, everybody. Thanks so much for jumping on. Lakers are up by 17. Tony, thank you for that update right there at halftime. Okay, cool. I'm going to have to see what's going on here and see what's happening. And shout outs to JF. I know the Grizzlies not having a good night there, but still, let's enjoy ourselves and see what's happening. See what's happening. Ed Keaton, go Sacramento Kings. Klon Go, thank you, Ian, for tonight. Looking forward to the upcoming reviews. Can't wait for the next stream and reviews. Have an awesome weekend. Get some rest and be safe. And we will talk soon. Yes, we will. Shout outs to all the amazing super chatters and PayPalers in the chat here as well. If there are any, I'll find out. Erna785, my sister, E Noel, and of course Funky Fresh as well. You guys are just amazing peeps there. And let me just see. Erna, I think you had something. I wanted to make sure I addressed it with you, and my chat has updated, so I will take a look after the fact and see what that is. But shout outs to all of you guys. Again, I appreciate the love and support, and it really means a lot. And it's a good times coming your way. Good times coming your way, guys. So again, I hope this stream finds you guys happy. Hopefully I distracted you for enough time during the this last hour to keep you away from whatever's going on in your world a little bit there. Find something fun to do this weekend. Definitely enjoy yourselves. Take care of yourselves out there. Shout out to your foot from Robert Giles. I appreciate that, as I'm balancing off the chair here right now with my broken foot. This is ridiculous. We'll have to see what's going on here. But shout outs to you guys. I appreciate you. Sticker collecting. Take care. You know well with those stickers, boy. Let me tell you how my sister does that with those emojis. It's all good. So I'm going to be here in the chat for about another minute or so, as always, until the stream ends. So guys, thank you again so much for joining me tonight. Until the next stream, the next piece of content will be coming on there. And as E Noel is saying, game over, man. Game over from Aliens. All right, I love you guys. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great night. Watch for the new content. Drop me a line if I can help you with anything, of course, and I will definitely talk to you soon. Ed Keaton, you feel better as well. You keep doing what you do. Hope you're doing okay as well too, Ed. I thanks so much for jumping on. And to everybody else here on the chat, thank you so much for being here. As always, you know I love you from the bottom of my heart. I greatly appreciate you. Mama Peeps, I'm going to give you a call in just a few minutes. So with that, let me jump on over here really quick. And I still haven't seen John Wick 4 yet. I have to go see John Wick 4. That's why I got to do that for sure. Okay, guys, have a great weekend. Watch for the new review. Shout outs to all the amazing peeps here. If you guys are hearing my voice, thank you so much for being here. I love all of you guys. And with that, peace. I'm out.